Hi, welcome to episode 3 on the 2.2 Sportsman's Class build. Today we're going to be making the links for the uppers and lowers. For the lowers right now, we're going to be using the Vanquish 105 millimeter titanium links. And in order to use these, you got to use the Traxxas 5347 links to put on the ends of these. And then I'm going to be using the RC four drive medium straight rod ends, and those will be connected to Delrin upper link rods. I'm actually going to be cutting those out myself. I have Delrin rod that I'm going to be using some 5/16. So that's what we're going to be using with those. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, as you can see, I've got the links pretty much put together. Got the Vanquish links. These are the Delrin rods. I use the medium straights from RC full drive. These are 1-inch 3mm studs that I used in here. I usually use a little shorter than that, 3/4, 5/8 sometimes, but you can use, anything will work. So there's pretty much, you screw them in and then just attach the screw to the rod and just screw around like anything else. So make sure that it's nice and straight. It's pretty close. There we go. So that's it for the rods. The links, they're all finished. So the next step is, what I need to do is I'll bring the chassis out and I'll go ahead and start attaching the links from the chassis to the axle. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the link system all together right now, and it's coming together quite nicely. So as you can see, I used spacers on only my upper links. The spacers I used, they're just aluminum spacers, number 6 by 1/4 by 1/8 inch. So that's that. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start by assembling my shocks. These are Traxxas 2660, Traxxas / big bores, the fronts. I'll be using these, so I'm going to put these together so I can attach them to the chassis, and then I'll be able to, then I can throw the axles on. So I got 2 packs of these, so I need to put these together. So I'll be back in a few. Thanks. Okay, so we're back now. So I've got the chassis and the axles all hooked up by the linkage and by the shocks. So we're at this point so far. One thing I wanted to bring to your attention was, if you noticed from the last video, my C-hubs weren't all the way in. I did manage to take them apart and to pound them in more, so now they're snug. They're right up to where they need to be. So I went ahead and got those fixed up. But I want to go over with you with everything else. So as you know, I'm using the Traxxas big bore shocks, and what I had to use, the springs here are from T-Max's, and so those are actually 4957 number springs. They're T-Max 2.5 is the rate on those. And these, I had to switch out the rod ends that came with it because they're not long enough, and also they're not wide enough to be able to accommodate for the spring holders on here. So actually, I had to use a Wraith kit for the shock parts tree, AX80034, and those on that tree, I was able to get the rod ends, and I was able to get the spring holders there. So that's that. As you can see, I put the deluxe shock cap mods on there, the silver silver parts there. They're all stainless, and of course I used the actual I used the spacers again, the same ones that I did on the upper links. On the fronts, I ended up using 40 weight oil, and on the backs I used the 80 weight oil on this. So pretty much now, I'm pretty much got it ready to go. It's I'm not sure what I'm gonna go to next on this yet. I'm not quite sure, but I'll be releasing another video soon, after I get further along. So thanks for watching. Thanks.